Hello people, welcome to my channel. I've got a special guest. Introduce yourself.
My name is Michaeli Wabinon.
This is another opposition preview. This is the third one ever on my channel. But yeah, let's get into it. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? What do you think your predicted lineup will be? I mean, what do you think Wenger's lineup will be?
I think we'll go out 4 at the back with David Ospina in goal because he's a cup goalkeeper.
Fair enough.
And Koscielny, Mustafi, Moyal and Bellerin.
That's your defence.
Yeah. Then in midfield we'll have Wilshere and Granit Xhaka because and in the middle we'll have Mesut Ozil, and then on the wing we'll have Alex Iwobi, and on the other side we'll have, because Wenger said Kolasinac could play on the other side, so I'm going to go with Kolasinac on the other side on the wing.
Kolasinac as a forward?
Yeah, because we've done it before.
Fair enough.
And then up front, Lacazette.
For me, I'm going to have to change my lineup because there is speculation that Alvaro Morata is actually injured. So I'm not sure. So I'm just going to have to stick with the same lineup. Maybe he'll recover for tomorrow. But my lineup is, I've gone with a 3-4-2-1, or shall I just say a 3-4-3. I've gone with Courtois in goal. I don't know if he'll start though because he has an ankle injury and those take long to recover from. Eden Hazard is a prime example. He's ages to recover. But I've gone with Courtois in goal. I've gone with a back three of literally our best back three at the moment, which is Azpilicueta, Christensen and Antonio Rudiger. I've gone with a midfield four. Yes, there is a surprise in there. I've gone with Moses as the right wing back, a central midfield pairing of Kante and Bakayoko, and as the left wing back, I've gone with Zappacosta because against Atletico Madrid he played in that position and he tore their defence apart. I've gone with a front three of Morata, like I've just said, and the two inside forwards of Eden Hazard as the left forward, and Willian as the right forward because he deserves to start in that position over Pedro at the moment, in my opinion. So what do you think? What do you think will happen during the game?
I think it will be a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw after extra time, then Arsenal win on penalties.
For me, I think that I've gone with a 2-1 Chelsea win. It's definitely going to be a tight game. In recent history between the two clubs, it's been tight, and in recent domestic games, we've actually only won one in our last. Well, we got beaten 3-0 in the Premier League at the Emirates last season. We beat them 3-1 in the return fixture at Stamford Bridge, obviously. We got beaten in the final, so that's 2 victories for Arsenal. Then they beat us in the Community Shield. So yeah, that's 3 out of 7 because including those 4 fixtures. But long story short, Arsenal have the upper hand in terms of head-to-heads against Chelsea at the moment, and Wenger does have the upper hand over Conte, and I hate to admit it because in my opinion, you know what Arsene Wenger reminds me of? He reminds me of, you know how you get those French baguettes from, like, say your favourite supermarket like Morrison's, and you just leave it there for a very long while and it goes stale. That is Arsene Wenger right there. That's him. He's stale. He's stale bread. He needs to go. He needs to get thrown in. He needs to get thrown in the bin because I've had enough. But I have to admit that recently he has had the upper hand over Antonio Conte, which does my head in and also it does my head in. The fact that Arsenal always seem to turn up against us does my head in because in other big games they seem to just crumble to pieces.
True.
I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is with us against Arsenal. But yeah, to be honest, I think that we can win this game because if we create the amount of chances we did in the 2-2 draw at the Emirates, then we can certainly win this game and possibly by a high margin, which is which is doubtful, but never impossible. I mean, the only thing I dread is that Conte might go for 3-5-2, because if Arsenal do go over 4-3-3, although we are playing the same amount of midfielders, out wide we'll be screwed because we'll only have the wing backs out wide. I mean, playing in the 3-5-2 in comparison to the 3-4-3 is more defensive. There are less wide players, like I've just said, and the 3-4-3, the two inside forwards can actually go out wide. They have to. Well, the best inside forwards are the ones who can play naturally as wingers and or as attacking midfielders. So yeah, but yeah, I just hope that we play the 3-4-3 tomorrow. And if we are to put Hazard on the bench and maybe start Pedro and Willian, that would be even better, because Hazard, he's a very very good starting player, but whenever he's come off the bench, he's changed the game. For example, in the 0-0 draw at Stamford Bridge back in September, yes, I do admit that it wasn't the best performance for Moss Blues, but I also have to say that Arsenal weren't the best either. So in my opinion, it deserved to be like that. Hazard changed the game when he came off the bench, and he was actually still recovering from injury. So hopefully, if Conte puts him on the bench, he can do the same. But yeah, I think that Chelsea can win this. I'm not confident because, like I've said in previous videos, Arsenal always seem to turn up against Chelsea. It does my head in, and I'm sure that it does you lot's heads in, or it just irritates you lot. I can understand why, but yeah, that's my view on it. What do you think? What do you think Arsene Wenger will do if he doesn't play his strongest squad?
Uh, uh, Probably, I don't know, man. Probably be try save it. We'll go attack him if he doesn't play the strongest squad, but I think he'll play the strongest squad. But if he doesn't, I think you guys will freaking talk us apart, man.
To be honest,
second team.
To be honest with you, I can see no, not Conte. Of course he go over back three. I was meant to say Wenger, or however you say his name. I can see Arsene Wenger go over 3-4-3, because whenever we play Arsenal, he always goes to back three.
Yeah.
Except for one game. No. Except for 2 games, and those were in the Premier League last season, where I believe he played either a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, you did.
I can genuinely see him doing it, but if he goes to a 3-4-3, then I don't know what formation we should go with. We should either go with the 3-4-3 or the 4-2-4, because the 4-2-4 actually counters the 3-4-3, which is something I figured out, because you've got 4 forwards. Is a very strange formation. Symmetrical formations are actually very strange if you think about it, and the 4-2-4 is one of them. If you think about it, you've got 4 forwards. They're one of them will, if you get a graphic and then you put the 4 forwards next to in line with in between the 3 defenders, then one of them will be left unmarked. So yeah, and also the midfield's balanced, but the defense is also the team playing the 4-2-4 have more defenders, so that'll probably cause them less trouble. However, it does mean that they only have 2 central defenders and not 3, which means that there's less solidity in the middle. But yeah, I just hope that Arsene Wenger does not play a back 3, because whenever they do play a back 3, for some reason, whenever both teams play a 3-4-3, we always seem to get outnumbered in midfield. Maybe it's because one of your forwards are dropping deeper.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe that's the case, or maybe it's just maybe it's just us just not moving in the right positions. Like I said in my reaction video in our Premier League game against you lot, where we drew 2-2. I said at half time. This was off camera, by the way. I said that Bakayoko kept vacating the midfield and thus leaving space in behind him for the likes of Ozil or maybe Sanchez to just ping balls in and create all sorts of mayhem, which
He's
is
going to be ahead at this time, so that could favour you. But
that could favour us, but it doesn't mean that
yeah.
it could favour us, but it can also do us it can do us some damage, because I've heard that you lot just wanted to get rid of him as he caused trouble in the dressing room,
Yeah.
which is something I can believe. And to be
Yeah.
honest, Sanchez, I don't. He's a good player, but I'm actually glad that we didn't go in for him, because have you seen the amount of times he gives the ball away?
Yeah, I hate that.
He gives the ball away. He gives the ball away so many times. I mean, in that game where he lost 4-0 to Liverpool, sorry to mention it, but I remember Liverpool's third goal, I believe, it was him who gave the ball away, and was it Mo Salah?
No, Bellerin. It was Bellerin. Then Mo Salah took off him, and then.
Yeah. My bad. But I definitely saw
Yeah.
him give the ball away in that game.
Yeah.
He gave the ball away far too many
Against
times.
Man United as well, he done it.
He Fair enough, attacking players do have to take risks, but you can't give the ball away that many times, and especially when you're especially when you're that deep. So, especially when you're deep, you're in the opposition half, but you're deep. You're close to your own half. You can't do that, because if the opposition player has pace,
Yeah.
the rest is inevitable. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm very nervous, as you can probably tell. I'm stuttering like usual, but I think that we can win this. It will have to be hard fought. I think that we'll put in another good performance like we did against Arsenal in the 2-2 draw. I think both sides were good in the game. It's just we just didn't take our damn chances. But also, if Batshuayi starts, then you lot have to watch out for our link-up play, because against Brighton and Hove Albion, oh my god, Willian's goal, nothing short of world class. That was world class.
His link up play is good, but just if he does play, he needs to take his chances.
Who, Batshuayi?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, because he can finish. He can use his feet and he can use his head. He just needs to get into the right position, which is he has been getting into the right positions when he's linking up the play with the likes of Willian and Eden Hazard, but he just needs to, whenever the likes of Willian or Hazard, or maybe even the midfielder have the ball, or has the ball, shall I say, he needs to make runs to trick your defence, or anyone's defence, shall I say, and get in the box and just get on the end of the ball. That will be provided, because obviously Conte does like to use a target man system, which is something that not many teams in Europe use anymore, which is unique about Conte. But yeah, if we're gonna use that system or that style of play, then I think that he's gonna have to take his chances. Another approach we can take, like I've mentioned already, you should know this word, catenaccio.
Yeah.
Where we sit back, dig deep, invite pressure, absorb it, hit them in the counter attack. To be honest, I can see us doing that because we are away from home. But if we're going to do that, we have to take our chances, because if Arsenal do score, whilst we're holding them on a chain, which is what the word catenaccio actually means. Yes, I've done my research. Then we'll have to go all out attack, because the 3-5-2 is less of an attacking formation than the 3-4-3, like I've already mentioned. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I've run out of things to say. I don't know what. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all tomorrow, where hopefully we are in the final against the likes of Manchester City, as you've all established that I cannot stand them, not one bit. And come on, you Blues. May the best team win.